Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Ademola Lookman is a player familiar to followers of English football, Peter, and he's had a very interesting and varied career already, despite his relatively young age. I think he's really found his groove, playing as a number 10 or as a wide forward sometimes, where he's explosive, direct, and all that dynamic running really comes to the fore.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And he's managed to get free. Osimhen shapes to shoot! There it is!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio played over towards the opposite flank. João Neves. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes stood his ground strongly. And here's the chance to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedro Neto. Played with finesse. Defending of the desperate variety. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Danger averted for now. Ndidi. Osimhen. Out towards the flank. Osai Samuel. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's gone for it! And it's Osai Samuel. João Cancelo. Araujo chooses to go cross-field. Vitinha. Vitinha forwards and with intent. Out to the left it goes. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
That's really well manoeuvred. Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha looks to the other side. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Cross deflected behind for a corner. What a climb! It's in! Portugal are level! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Portugal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Diogo Costa sends that a long way. Pedro Neto. He's going to be disappointed with that. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. João Cancelo. Now he's off and running. João Neves. João Cancelo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Lookman. Osai Samuel. Osai Samuel shifted upfield. Inacio gets across to intercept that. João Cancelo. Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha. Inacio. And he goes cross-field. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. He's having a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Tries to get it clear. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Neves. Lovely feet. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Physical challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Vitinha. João Neves. Mendes looks to get on the end of this. Vitinha. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Osimhen. Over to the left. And the finish! And he hits the net! And again they hit the front!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He is just caressing the ball. Osimhen Samuel gets it away. Bernardo Silva played out to the left flank. Mendes, backward it goes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Tries to dink it through. João Cancelo. João Cancelo charging forward down that flank. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. And it's played forward. It will be. Vitinha. Mendes, gently done. First quarter of an hour gone. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He has found the way through. Oh, it's come loose. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Gonzalo Inacio. João Neves. João Cancelo. Osimhen. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes played into space. Osimhen Samuel. Vitinha. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. João Neves. And it's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. And here's Neto. Ball swung in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ndidi aimed forwards. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And back to the keeper they go. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Chukwueze. Lookman. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Spread out to the left. Iwobi. Moved on forwards. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's a good run down the right. It's a threatening, decent chance! Mendes gets good distance on it. They've played it short. Osimhen, Samuel. Lookman. Lookman. João Neves gets rid without sophistication. And it's Iwobi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Inacio shifted upfield. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that. Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Vitinha, who's set up one goal so far. Played towards the other side. And it's Cancelo. Nigeria have a free kick. Chukwueze. Now it's Chukwueze. Chance, surely! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Araujo forwards and with intent. Iwobi. Osimhen, Samuel. Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! So what can they make of this? Ronaldo Gently done. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes shoots! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Bruno Fernandes, nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Bassi. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's really well manoeuvred. Lookman. Proves too strong. Now it's Osimhen. That's a nicely shaped ball. Chukwueze. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. João Neves. Araujo chooses to go cross-field. It'll be a throw-in. Chukwueze. Chukwueze. Tries a measured ball. That's the throw. Out of play for a throw. Pedro Neto forwards and with intent. And it's Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Oh, that's neat. Pedro Neto. Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely bit of skill. And they've got rid. That'll be a throw. Nuno Mendes with the... Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
It will be. Aim forwards, calmly anticipates. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo, and he goes cross-field. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Referee's given a throw. Bruno Fernandes, and that's aimed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Neto. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Osei Samuel, gently done. Iwobi. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. Chukwueze. Chance! Another big chance that gets away. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. João Neves. João Cancelo chasing after it. Bassi. Portugal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Osei Samuel. Iwobi. Osei Samuel. And it's Osei Samuel. That's tidy. Ndidi. Iwobi. Lookman! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Araujo played over towards the opposite flank. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. João Neves. Out to the right. Bassi can get it clear. Osimhen has found the net here, of course. Oh, perfectly measured that. Osimhen. Bernardo Silva. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, such a clever touch. Dealt with nicely by the defence. João Cancelo. And can he finish it? A real chance and a real let-off. Iwobi. Moved on forwards. João Neves. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Oh, sweet feet. Oh! shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Pedro Neto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tries to get it clear. Pedro Neto. Osimhen does really well to win the ball there. Pedro Neto. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Samuel. Bassi. And it's played forward. Mendes, gently done. Pedro Neto. Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. Clearly not happy with that. And here's Neto. No, that's not going to find its target. Iwobi shifted upfield. Lookman. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bruno Fernandes. Araujo, aim forwards. Vitinha, over to the left. Mendes is onto it in a flash. Cuts out the pass. Chukwueze. Samuel. Here's Chukwueze. And here's Chukwueze. Oh, smashing header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo looks to the other side. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes played out to the left flank. And he thumps it clear. And here's Neto. And it's Mendes. Bernardo Silva takes the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Clears it away. And he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Pedro Neto is offering.
There's the whistle for half-time. Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
João Cancelo. Gonçalo Inácio. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, That's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Pedro Neto. Ronaldo, cracking ball. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Clearance is short. Bernardo Silva. And that has been clubbed away. Osimhen has given away a free kick. Vitinha, and it's Mendes, and here's Neto. Out to the left it goes. Mendes, oh, it's played into the area. Vitinha! Lookman. Ajayi, that's really well manoeuvred. Inacio gets over and intercepts. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. And he goes cross-field. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
João Cancelo. And he's there to get it away. Nuno Mendes. Very nicely done. Chukwueze. Iwobi. Oh, there's a probing ball. João Cancelo. Nuno Mendes. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Ndidi. Bassi. Ajayi. Bassi. Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. This might... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cleared without complication. Portugal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Vitinha. Iwobi makes the interception. Lookman. That has been cut short. Araujo. João Neves. João Cancelo. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Lookman. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's a mighty effort! Decent enough try.
Osimhen is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
João Neves. João Cancelo. Gonçalo Inácio. Bernardo Silva. Now he's off and running. Now it's Osimhen. Over to the left. Oh, nicely intercepted. Araujo. Araujo, gently done. And it's Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. It's out for a goal kick. And it's played forward. Bassi.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now that's well seen too. Vitinha. Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Listen, it's not nice and it's not clever, Peter, but it has to be done when he tries to make one of those telling runs.
Nuno Mendes tries a cross. It's really well cleared. Bernardo Silva. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Tries a shot! Same again, same outcome. Vitinha plays it short, and it's Cancelo. And here's Neto. And it's been taken short. Played in. Header comes in! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Cristiano Ronaldo really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Bassi. Lookman forwards and with it. Could be danger here! Pedro Neto chasing after it. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Succumbs to the pressure. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Udidi. Has a look and plays it forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Araujo, Bernardo Silva.
Nigeria will think that now's the time to shut up shop. Just ensure you see this out without any more incident.
Nigeria have somehow to break through, though. Turns and goes back. Chukwueze! Played towards the other side. João Cancelo. And here's Bernardo Silva. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Cleared away. And it's Neves. João Neves, played out to the left flank. Climbs up big! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Araujo shifted upfield. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva providing an outlet on that flank. That has been knocked clear. Portugal have reclaimed it. Araujo chooses to go cross-field. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. João Cancelo. Ambitious ball here. Chance for a shot! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
He's shifting through the gears here. Osimhen. Osimhen has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And he's going... Oh, crossbar! João Neves tries to clear. And it's Iwobi. Iwobi. Showing good feet. And here's off. He's had a shot! Now it's Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Vitinha. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Bernardo Silva. Here's a chance! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Inacio wins the duel this time. Lookman. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's having a go. Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. And they are cruising away. Oh, that is a bit special. So now the difference is 3. Gonzalo Inacio. Bruno Fernandes, played out towards the right wing. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto, spread out to the left. Oh, what a climb! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. Chukwueze goes for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Nigeria have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
João Neves. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Cancelo. And here's Neto. Great chance! Oh, nice touch. Vitinha. Bassi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. João Cancelo. Now it's Pedro, and a chance! It's anyone's ball now. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, that's nice. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And he's there to clear it. And it's Cancelo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bassi. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes knocks it out wide. That's good play. João Cancelo. João Neves. Vitinha. Incoming delivery. Not one of his best. Lookman. Goes for a shot! Yes! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Nigeria are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Vitinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Ajayi. Moved on forwards. It will be. And it's played forward. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Vitinha forwards and with intent. That is a little undercooked. Pedro Neto is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Big chance! Oh, denied at the last. Ajayi, Osai Samuel, Chukwueze. Osai Samuel, played into space out wide. Osai Samuel is sporting a guilty look. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Araujo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Out to the left it goes. Hoisted in. Tries to get it clear. He came in hard, very hard. Nuno Mendes. Now here's the delivery. Bassi getting this one clear. Over to the left. In again. Up he goes! It wasn't a great header in the end. Proves too strong. Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he finish? No, it's wide.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Lookman! Muscular approach does pay off here. Lookman. Great defending, strong and determined. And he won't reach that. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Cancelo. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Nice physical challenge. Lookman. Chukwueze shifted upfield. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. João Cancelo. And here's Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward. Ndidi. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. Vitinha, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bruno Fernandes. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lookman, now he's got space here. Played back to the goalkeeper. João Neves. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking to break at pace. And here's Osimhen. João Neves. João Neves, played out to the left flank, played back in. Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! And another try! He can get that clear. Caresses it through. Tries to get it clear. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Bassi. Iwobi. Bassi. Ajayi. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, Red, nice interception. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. Bernardo Silva. Araujo played over towards the opposite flank. Mendes going full steam ahead down the left flank. That has been knocked clear. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. That's not going. Gets the shot away! Defending of the desperate variety. Nuno Mendes. Looking for a decent ball in. Gets it away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Lookman! Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Now this could be a chance. Osimhen! Oh, terrific save. It's a mighty effort! Oh, almost a sixth! João Neves. Bruno Fernandes, spread out to the left. And it's Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Oh, smashing header! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Bruno Fernandes. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chukwueze. Chukwueze's cross. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Lookman. Hit into the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, easy pickings there. Bassi. Iwobi. Ajayi. Ndidi. Bassi forwards and with intent. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. He's dealt with that well. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel's cross. Vitinha. And the referee brings it to a close. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.